back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 8 of my Azazel campaign. In today's episode, we're going to pick up where we left off, and actually a little bit after. So I thought the recording was actively going, and I did it as soon as I noticed it wasn't. But what we did is we came down here and we subjugated Nan-Li, and I'm going to just go ahead and throw in probably the warband camp to defend it here in a moment. But after I worry about my favor a bit more, there was an army up here that was moving around. Miao Ying moved back to the Turtle Gate. And then the only other thing that happened was I auto-resolved the Hissing Pits battle down here. Because it, for whatever reason, changed once we loaded back in. And we have now subjugated the... What were these guys? The Mountain Eaters. They are now the Slanesh Eaters, which is... I don't know if that's an upgrade or not. They'll find out. So we'll scoot Frank back down since his mission was accomplished. And I'll probably have him work our way across the wastes this direction and claim all of the Norscan tribes that are up there and start doing war with Tzeentch. So we'll, in an effort to make that go a little faster, I'll put you into march. Good stuff. You're moving along nicely, my friend. Give you Corrupt Mage. And then probably Violent Chanter, Perfect Vigor for all Forsaken. That's awesome. I don't really want to use Forsaken. It seems like I'm going to have to.
The gods smiled.
Gold Grog, giving people some Hysterical Frenzy. I think Acquiescence is still a pretty solid spell there.
Dominance.
He already has a mark. I was almost sent him out to give that dude one.
We shall weave the fates.
May give Eggle one on our way by. Since they only exist thanks to us, they would be happy to have a gift. Put Azazel back in the mines for the replenishment. Plan is I'm going to send him through this rift down to the one next to Shangyang. So that way we have our rift system going next to all of the dark fortresses. I may not even come down here and claim this one just to not overextend. But I think it's a good idea, so that we can quickly jump between the different dark fortresses in the area. And sadly, Wei Jin does not have one. We will put in the loot heap here at Wei Jin. Yeah, even with Miao Ying right there, I think we can control it. Her armies are very weak. She is the majority of their muscle. Wan Shan Fu moved in on the City of the Shogun Gun, huh? That is quite a few soldiers. Yeah, I'll allow you to have that decisive defeat. And they've claimed it back. That's fine by me. More souls. More souls for Slanesh. One of the things I've noticed with Chaos, I care much less about the enemy retaking settlements. It just allows me to re-sack it and regain more souls or whatever from the victory. Oh, and she lost her gift because she won against us. Makes sense. Lethal etiquette. Our heroes are now more effective, which is something that's going to be very useful. Go over here and give this man... Ooh, if we assassinate them, they're gone.
Keep fighting.
Want him to have a gift. There we go. You're welcome. Something you never knew you always wanted.
I heed.
Zhao Ming is moving to reclaim Nan-Ying, or Nan-Li, so we need to move Azazel back.
Fighter.
Can you make it outside of March? Yes, sir. You came back quickly, sir. A lot of crossbowmen you have. A lot of armies up here to deal with. She smashed right through and is coming after our main settlement.
Obey only, Senor.
Or maybe she's just mopping up the Kurgan. You're looking a little bit dicey up here in the north. We may need another lord. Of course he'll be a sorcerer. No, maybe not. Just another Chaos Lord of Slanesh. How much would it cost us to put them in, though? Do we not have to deal with supply lines as the Warriors of Chaos? Surely not. Army upkeep 9,000. Well, where's the... Normally it shows up here somewhere. Huh. It costs 250. Yeah, we'll put him in here. Give him his... I think charge bonus is probably going to be a good one. Another grog to add to our team.
Yes, my ruinous
I'd like you in the Settlement of Wage Inn. Perfect. And then we'll give you some Marauders. Some real cheap units.
Now is
Sweet.
chaos.
And then hopefully Yuan Shan doesn't try anything. But if she moves with Miao Ying, that'll be a really bad time for us.
What eldritch I see.
Yeah, Frank has moved down a little bit further than probably should be. But I'm going to keep sending him out across the waste, though. He has proved his worth.
My lord Sin Chakri.
We're actually gaining souls. Oh, no, never mind. We lost the one gift, so we're losing by 25 a turn now. That means we need to hand out some more gifts. Get on it.
Are you a god?
The Gallows Tree is going to be our next fortress site, and that's going to be resurrecting Bearsenling. Let's give him a gift. Oh, just kidding. We don't have the money for it.
Never stop.
And we'll scoot on by, see what's over here then. Veil of Nightmares. There's another portal spot over here. I mean, we may throw that in there then. Just jump all the way across. Because it looks like total we're going to have access to 2, 4, 5. That's not how math works, dude. 4, and then 7 total. Unassigned skill points. And Grim Takros. Continue rather to make your specialist better.
Chaos.
Higher chance to succeed.
More boss in it.
See what kind of trade we can get up to?
God.
None yet.
What?
Defensive alliance with the Kurgan warband. I really just wanted to give you guys the military access, so you leave me alone. A defensive alliance we can do.
Enter then. Are you after a drink? A tribe consents.
Yep. Welcome to the team.
The embodiment.
Does anyone have any missions for me? I'll take some. Zhao Ming? On it. Anyone else want me to fight Zhao Ming? Ah, doesn't give me as much. That army's pretty weak. Let's do Zhao Ming since we're about to smash him anyway. Maybe we can grab the second one after. No missions for Kuj, or Bearsenling, or the Oracles. Fair enough. Yeah, Grand Cathay has lots of armies. We love to see it.
Destruction for all.
We have Grog. No, we don't have any money. That be the problem. Unbelievers resist to the last Sky Castle. The uncorrupted slaves in Nagelfarling's region are resisting. They refuse to submit to the Dark Gods. Punishment must be swift. We could either delegate the deed and some buildings are going to get damaged. Extra experience for Eichtwolf, which at this current moment I don't know who that is. And then more allegiance points. Or an Iron Fist. Ooh, sold. A little bit of extra cash. And 1,000 extra souls. Looks like the Weed Eater outside has decided to swing on by. I'm going to just assume you can hear that, and we're going to pause for a moment. Every time I think it's safe, they start back up again. I think we're good now.
This is
Alright,
why.
Grog, let's give you some more troops.
Spread ruin on them.
Dragon Ogres, yeah? We'll spend all our money on some Dragon Ogres. Dragon Ogres is the more Slaneshi warriors.
Dominated.
Get them, Grog.
Now is chaos.
We need to work on your path to glory right away. Warband upgrade costs. What do we need to do for that? Range 15. Win a battle containing 5 missile units, which is all of Cathay. Then go punch some demons. That we can do.
They will be dominated.
We be out of cash, but that is fine. Let's go punch someone in the face and make some more. Oh, Zhao Ming, you run away. Dude, don't be like this. That's some coward stuff.
I am a dragon, not a slave.
You're a coward. I'll tell you that one. Straight up.
There is no love.
Yeah, so let's go right outside of Nanli.
Darkling.
And let's draw in the Zhao Ming.
We strike when I say.
I need to get Azazel home, and I cannot do that with the threat of Zhao Ming hanging over our heads, so we'll deal with that. We gain Demonic Pact, giving us access to one more Chaos Undivided gift. Authority for Undivided for all of our armies, and then Fear for our aspiring champions. So the next thing we really need... I mean, that's pretty good. We really need Profane Weapons to get access to our Chaos Knights.
Research.
And it also gives our Chaos Knights magical attacks. Sitting with 10,000 souls, we could turn someone into a Demon Prince if we really wanted. We would also be fine on souls. Frank,
Chaos!
my good friend. You need to reach rank 30. Demon Prince of Fire? Oh, it's an undivided demon. I see. That costs a lot more. Is he better? Surely not. Do a battle against Nurgle. Children of Nurgle. Yeah, but we're gonna lose that as soon as we ascend to Slaneshi Demonhood anyway, huh? They won't worry about that so much then. We're starting to stack up our magical items. Blasphemous Amulet's working out for him. The hand weapons we have here. He's not really in combat much. Got the Forbidden Rod that hurts him a little bit. Yeah, no, we're good on everything here. Talisman of Protection gives him some ward save. That just gives physical resistance. And we are going to be fighting enemies of Tzeentch, so ward save's better. Our enemies are going to be Tzeentch. Let's keep Frank moving. I think in March all the way over to the City of Splinters.
Forward unto slaughter!
Zerialis is pretty safe, and everything's positive. Nope. Yeah, we're at 95 gold. Grog has not moved, but yeah, he would lose that fight to on Shenfu. Y'all know it. We could try to pull them in, but at the same time, he would have to hold out until reinforcements show up.
Only the dragons.
He's gonna keep chilling for now.
My prayers are answered.
Yes, sir. Happy to keep you moving, though.
Forward unto slaughter!
Keep exploring. We have another teleport portal over there. That's not one I'm super interested in. Can't lie. And then I know we have a hero that is scooting around in the wastes over here. Good business. All right, Earthall, head up this way. I am interested. I think the provincial capital is right here, so that's where we'll head towards.
I move!
Across the Blood Swamps. The Hellspire tribe. That's a new one. Almost forgot to add another Gift of Chaos. So Ruinous Bulwark is really good. However, some of these are quite a bit better. Faction leader grants 25% of their experience to other lords. That's pretty decent. What if we max out all the way the vassal tribute? We'll see if this is even worth it. We'll at least be able to form up a lot of random Norscan ally armies. Let's swing on back over to the sneak attack zone and see if Azazel can get it off. Highly devoted. Here at Ironstorm, a specific region belonging to the Kuj is showing great devotion. Such unholy faith can be wielded to further your own ends. Vassal gains a province development point. What's that? Let them flourish, or we can favored fortresses. What does that do? Let's see. Frank's a supervisor. We secured the eastern provinces? Heck yeah. Oh yeah, they secured the Foundry of Bones and the Fortress of Ice. So is that what that did? Is it just gave them those two settlements? Well, no, they were already here. I'm confused. Oh, well, we will ignore that and move on then. Favor from all buildings in the local region is probably amazing. Favor from all buildings. Oh, they all kind of do that. Wow, you have an opportunity to make some crazy amount of money as chaos, huh? Let's make some cash, and then we'll go for that vassal emissary. Because we're making 1,600 from vassals. Man, you do not make much from vassals. Kind of a joke. Ming Fan and Zhao Ming are here. That's plenty of souls for us to collect.
does not bend.
None.
Zhao Ming will be the harder army. Let's hit him first.
Dragon.
Get him, Azazel. You disgrace your name, Zhao Ming.
They are all so.
Give us a close victory. Let's steal his crane guns. Mine. And from here we win. Beautiful. Got a warp stone crash into the mountain over there. Yeah, no, so crane guns I'm always going to steal from Cathay. They are amazing against other nations. They're even better against the nations of Cathay. So let's grab our beautiful Chosen.
Loves us.
Azazel does love you. Bring them over here.
All will suffer.
Get here, Tail. Look at these Chosen, though. First battle we've gotten to actually fight with them. They look awesome. It's a little sad there's not a bit more purple accenting in the plate, but I'll survive. Alright, we want the middle of the line to be something a little bit more over here. Because we want to hit them not where they want to be attacking from, so goes in here. Chaos Warriors off to the side. I'm going to put the defenders together.
Slaanesh expects suffering.
I'm trying to think of how I kind of want to do this. I want to split their army up. Makes it easier for me to smash them with my chariots and demonettes and the like. So let's bring some other warriors over here, the defender ones. And they'll have halberds with them. A group of halberds and a group of great weapons.
Slaanesh's perverse glory.
As well as these weak marauders. Charge them in whenever battle gets engaged. And Kevin the Dark Sorcerer.
Bring us
Bring us a beguilement that can hang out in there.
degradation.
Herald of
That's quite a scary
indulgence.
force. And then we bring back over to the Chosen. Put these Chaos Warriors with the Mirror Guard. Where are they at?
Overwhelming sensation.
Good stuff. And then we will keep the
Chaos cup.
great weapons and halberds off to the side, even though I'm going to use the cavalry to hunt them down.
Agreed.
Azazel over here. Both of my cavalry to kill their Jade Lancers. We'll have the Slaughtercade over to this direction. Alright, let's bring them to conflict.
Warriors of Slaanesh.
Scoot those warriors up a little bit.
I lust for your deaths, and I always get what I want.
Bring my champions back to the middle.
Running.
Instead of off on their own, and we'll send you out to cause some problems.
With endless excess.
Draw their cavalry out,
Bring us so.
if we can.
Azazel.
Send Azazel up
Prince of
to
Damnation.
harass their archers. Let's cast a normal tier 1. Lash
Watch
Slanesh when
me
we can.
fly.
Yeah, watch you fly, buddy.
Very well.
You guys want to put your units together? I will take full advantage. Beautiful. You actually go crash into the middle of them.
Blade thirsts.
I don't foresee them turning and firing on you. Get him, Azazel. Alright, they have engaged my cavalry. I didn't get the charge bonus, which a little bit is unfortunate, but we should be able to rip through these Jade Lances pretty quick. We'll have you guys charge. Leave none alive. The Hellstriders are getting smashed. Pull them out. Azazel's doing his thing. Although they are running away from him. With gusto. Let's get you guys firing on Zhao Ming. And then the rest of Team 1 can lock up and charge in together. Also, the Dark Sorcerer up instead of all the way. Those Jade Warriors are... Now, actually, go hunt down these archers and we'll send Azazel somewhere else. More damage to be had. We can drop a Sonic Boom in the middle of these guys. Jade Lances are concerned, to say the least. Could be using Pit of Shades, right? That seems like cheating, so let's keep using the Lash of Slanesh. Which feels less like cheating. Still pretty powerful. Have Azazel move over here and jump. Oh, just kidding. Leave Zhao Ming alone. Bunch of archers over here that need to die. Beautiful. And you just run on back. After kicking into Sonic Boom. Knocks a bunch of dudes back. And scoot around.
Yes, indeed. Azazel.
Sonic Boom for Azazel as well. God, that's awesome. Get him after this group. Hopefully my cavalry won. They had lots of help. Aspiring champs got left behind.
Move fast.
Rampage, you go find Zhao Ming.
Prince of Damnation. Pain is life.
Perfect. Move the cavalry over.
Quench the thirst.
Zhao Ming will win in a straight-up fight with Azazel, so we have to give him a little bit of help. Some acquiescence and some damage resistance should even things out a bit. I don't want to use Melkos. Let's wait for the other stuff to recharge. Azazel's doing fine. Let's watch some fighting. Oh, that man got dropped. Where am I chosen at? Let's locate them. Chosen.
Chosen of Slanesh.
Yes. Oh, y'all have done some flankage. Should be beating the brakes off of these Jade Warriors. Zhao Ming is not wasting any time casting spells on us. I can do the same, buddy. Don't worry. Your halberds are holding in. Let's put a stop to all of these archers. Reminds me of Asajj Ventress.
Dark magic is mine.
And Sonic Boom.
Scream for me.
Scream for me. Come on, Azazel. You beaten down on Zhao Ming Part 2. Hit him with another acquiescence, and that should finish him off.
Warriors of Slanesh.
Have these great weapons crash into those halberds.
Tear throats.
Oh yeah, keep firing at Zhao Ming. I don't know why you ever stopped.
Azazel, Prince of Damnation. Born to suffer.
We'll go suffer over there. Spread it around a little bit, though. Looks like Zhao Ming's army has broken. The Cathayans prove to be weak. I'm going to continue to hunt them down, and I'll see y'all in a second.
Name your demand.
A decisive victory against Zhao Ming. And we will sacrifice those captives, since we really didn't lose any.
Lash yourself.
Only 2 of his retinue survived the slaughter. And he gained a sword of change. We shall be trading that out with his blade as soon as possible. It became the Summers of Rage, which, yes please. So the other thing I wanted to see about trying out is, if we come over here to this Dormant Rift and use it to teleport through, will it cost 2 to teleport, or will it only cost 1? And that is the question. I think the answer is going to be It's gonna cost 2. So let's charge him back up to his rift portal. Maybe through Wang Chang. Get some extra damage going. Although if we're unlucky, the orcs have already smashed that settlement. I don't know what's the better option here. Weakening them more is probably not a great course of action, but I think she's going to go smash Nan-Li no matter what we do. So instead, let's get between her and Nan-Li. In March stance, which is a gamble. One I think will pay off for us, though. Try for perfection. All heroes. I'm going to leave that one off for now. I want to keep working on his... We need to get Phantasmagoria, so Acquiescence ×2. And then I think... Oh, we could give this on himself, but it makes him Rampage. But I mean, he could use it to beat the brakes off of someone real quick.
How delicious.
Magic Reserves? They are delicious.
Captain of
Oh, we got some Chaos Warriors ready to rank on up. Bring them out. Which guys are these? Great weapons? Chosen with great weapons.
Oh,
Mine.
it was exhilarating.
Quite. And those guys can already be turned into champions? Nah, they're good with where they're at. We only really need 1 or 2 aspiring champs to give out their buffs. Because there's only 16 of them, and no matter how good they are, there are only 16. Oh, no, with the gold tier units. Getting there. We shall get there. Now Ying is out beyond the wall, purging the Kurgan. And unfortunately, probably our Kuj friends as well. Let's upgrade the Dark Fortress.
They will be dominated.
Grog, you just keep doing you, bud. Recruit up. They don't cost that much. Grab you some trolls. And some butt pups. Hunt down archers.
Now is chaos.
Sweet. And we should have enough money from the next battle to grab the Summoners of Rage.
They
So for my man Frank, Vert Drag be
Lord Sinchakri.
trespassing. We can declare war on them without suffering any treachery penalties. We might do that. We've only got the 2 settlements down here into Saber Mountain. Yeah. Let's crush these ogres.
Is corrupt.
Vert Drag's army is not enough to take down the City of Splinters, I don't believe. Even with these rats that are polluting our garrison.
Are you a god?
Let's bring Demon Tamer down to the border into encampment stance, and then we should be able to sneak over. Can we keep moving into encampment? I'm not worried about trespassing. They're doing the same. None of his troops are leveled up enough to be marked, I do not believe. And I don't want to turn these guys into the not skirmisher variant. I get them to rank 6. Right. Rank 5, which is 1 more. Okay. We're messing around with that. We'll swing on back to Azazel. Check our diplomacy just real fast, though. See if anyone wants to raid.
Look at me. Glorious.
You're kind of glorious. I'd like to kill you, though. I see you as a big bag of experience. Garrison Lord, yeah, he's not moving. He's being safe. Don't you judge him. Extra income sounds real nice.
Choose me, master.
You have been chosen. Now come on down here and spread some more gifts.
Be about this.
Gotta find some more ogre friends. Somehow they managed to sneak around. No, never mind. This is the mines of Nanyang. Well, even though there are a lot of them, I actually think we could probably do some good damage. Thinking about it real hard. No, Marauders are never quite as good as I expect them to be, so we'll let this one go. And we'll just reclaim this settlement later on. Yeah, there's the go. The custodians snuck around Azazel. Well, they sacked it, rude. Don't even have the good manners to take the settlement from me.
Now is my time.
I mean, let's go over here to Corson. He's going to hate us anyway. Let's give him a gift. Here you go, buddy.
There is naught but
You're welcome. Ooh. Tong. And Crimson Skull has himself a beautiful new tumor right on the side of his head.
what?
Wait. He only, I think, loses that if he manages to beat us in battle,
My prayers are
which we're not going to allow by running away from him. Just kind of getting an overview. Kronos is going to be an issue. It looks like he has an issue with Zamoski as well. First drag turned around and ran. Good news is, it's wartime, buddy. Let's go talk to the Poxmakers. I will join your war. Oh, hang on now. I said, Poxmakers. While you do not like me, I shall join your war against Saberskin. For some cash. Thank you, sir. Other than that, Noxiodal, and I'm probably never going to not do it again. Just have people pay me for war with their enemies. City of Splinters. Spawn Cave corrupts things a little bit more. Recruitment costs less. The upgrade one is probably a nice building to have. Come in here and smush Furt Drag for now. Get him out of here. We will sacrifice those ogres. Keep getting our soul gain higher. Frank is very audacious.
By the eldritch I see.
In here and claims Zamoski as well. Circle up. Let's pass up the skill points before we go into battle.
Wipe them out.
Vile Enchanter. We will have to figure that one out. I'm not sure if I want to make him a Vile Enchanter. Or of Chaos. Chaos Mark's pretty good, but he doesn't do much fighting. Missile resistance for the whole army sounds nice, though. We'll work towards that.
Let us corrupt.
He doesn't need a Manticore. He has a Chaos War Shrine of Slanesh. Acquiescence sounds nice. Bane's good to me. Although... So if we unlock that one, does it unlock these? Rank 7. Never mind. I'm crazy. I think I like Unmoving Mage. Extra health and miscast base chance. And now we do battle. And this is another one that I will give to auto-resolve. We'll go over there and fight the one with Cathay. Let's sack it first, and then we'll give it to our vassal. So they don't have too strong of a city there. Gift.
Sweetest torture.
There you guys go. Aggle is back. For however long. For you, good sir. Yep, more acquiescence.
What?
Well, let's send you out to go give Kronos a
Give in
beautiful
to
new
temptation.
gift of Slanesh. We're at 11,000. A lot of money here. Zerialis can be upgraded. How many turns till we can start building new buildings up here at Hometown, though? 5? That's a good bit. I'd rather upgrade Wei Jin.
Yes,
Ron Chan is going to hang out in the city. Fine by me. Azazel will be back shortly.
My eyes.
Speaking of, he chose to sack the settlement and stay right next to it. Good idea. Kevin the Dark Wizard. Arcane Conduit, that's the one.
Damn.
Let's go crush Ming Fan. That's fine. I'll come get you.
I would.
Just gotta walk a little bit further. I shall steal none of your units. Make this one fair. Alright. Start deployment. Where are our new chosen? With great weapons. Where are you guys up?
For the Chaos Gods. Chaos.
Look at them. They are ranked. I don't know if they are anymore, but they were ranked as the most highest damage dealing unit in Warhammer 2. Warhammer 3, that goes to the Exalted Bloodletters. They are deadly. Their archers are really exposed on the sides. Makes me a wee bit sad. They have a lot of archers, though. So let's put the Chosen
and torment.
in the middle. I'm actually going to let them pull towards me a little bit, unless they choose to sit there. We'll see. Defender on the sides.
Warriors of Slanesh.
So eat.
Chosen of Slanesh.
Grab these guys, put them over here. With the Marauders behind them and the spawn off to the side. This is going to be Mr. Kevin's retinue every time. We'll give him 1 unit of halberds, just to keep him safe.
All will be destroyed.
And some scary boys off to the side. Chariots and cavalry.
Ecstasy.
We'll have charging in from this end.
The legions require you as one.
Demonettes can be moving in from over here as well. I'll put my Chosen directly behind the other Chosen. Mirror Guard. I guess behind.
Overwhelming sensation. Such great satisfaction.
Change my mind. We've got a new
Warriors
battle
of
unit.
Slanesh.
Y'all can scoot over.
Dark Prince's minions.
We'll put them in the back.
Warriors of Slanesh. Chosen.
The debauched ones!
Sweet. We're just missing 1 group of halberds, which we will put between these Chosen.
Chosen of
Azazel up front. Alright, you purple-suited crazies, let's get them.
Born to suffer. They dare call me
Run them
traitor.
right across.
For that folly, you shall all pay.
Attack. Well, I guess as a
Divine
group.
sensation.
Yeah, they're still just going to attack all 1 unit, fair enough. Have Azazel go assassinate her. And then we'll make this group charge in all together. Maybe a little bit more.
Fluid
Like that.
motion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Azazel flapping on in. I don't think anyone can hit him. Sort of change. Summons a unit of chaos spawn. Okay. Enjoy.
Will regret that. Azazel.
That seems like a lot of fun.
Damnation.
You can thank me for it later. Come on, Azazel. You gotta come on back a little bit so we can hit this whip through all these guys.
We will begin our
I figured they'd file back this way a little more than they did. Go hit them. No reason to pop Temptator. We just gotta wait for everyone else to show up.
Tremble, mortals.
Kevin. Not Kevin, yeah. Get over here.
Of indulgence. Very well.
Yeah, no reason to have it in the middle of that group. Kind of a waste of time.
Close on the sheep.
Get them out so they can re-engage their charge bonus. Give shotguns the rampage to keep in melee fighting.
Delectable.
Push them through.
Slanesh's pleasure. Guided
Go
by
hit that group.
hunger.
Alright, Azazel.
Damned
It's time for a sonic boom. Yes, sir. We'll pop Temptator and then send him after their boss. Kevin should be close enough that he can drop a Pit of Shades. Oh yes. Let's bring our troops out of that. Come on, Chosen, leave. Run quick. Oh no. I've made a mistake. I'm gonna melt my own troops.
Prince's minions.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Azazel, Prince of Damnation.
Win some, you lose some. Gotta sacrifice some of our own souls to the dark gods. Why not? Alright, lads, back in.
All will suffer.
Whips there, normal swords there. We're just chasing down normal groups now.
Scourges.
exalted
These guys just stood over here and did nothing. The Chosen got no blood. Sorry, guys. Chosen hustling on in. Bloody corpses all over the battlefield. Adding new ones all the time. Every single one of them did a spin move together. That was great. Yeah, that's bad news for our enemies. Next time, be more careful with where we deploy our Pit of Shades, the armor shredding nightmare. Oh, here come the Mirror Guard. A bit late, but arriving for some blood. Alright, y'all know the drill. I'm gonna round up some fools. Catch y'all in a second. Decisive victory. Yeah, we gotta try not to use Pit of Shades. It feels a little bit cheesy. You got 481 kills just in that. You had 2 casts or just the 1? I don't know. It ripped their souls straight from their body. And into our soul backpack. Let's take the replenishment. The souls were tempting. Ming Fawn has gained herself a lovely new gift.
Azazel, Prince of Damnation.
Yeah, we need to move back to try to protect the mines.
Keep up.
Gaining a ton of souls just from the individual fights, though.
Playthings nearby.
Give him his evasion. We're moving towards Phantasmagoria.
They never stood a chance.
Spoils of War cost 4k there. I think instead of more money, we need to, because our income's looking fine for now. Let's recruit him some more troops. Ugh, aspiring champions do not excite me. Neither really do Forsaken, I can't lie. We'll recruit them up, and then he's got a pretty solid army, so we'll pull them to about here and ambush up. I think he should be able to have reinforcements. We'll grab these Sponus Lanesh just so he has another big beater. And then his army should start raising the north of Cathay. We have access to a new gift. I don't know which side. Okay, it's down here in Dark Portal. Experience gained for Undivided Lords. We don't have many of those. And then Reaver's Reward, less replenishment, but way more experience. Oh, no experience for Marauders. Way more for Chosen. It cost 150. What are we currently at? 25% extra for all Undivided. And that only gives us for Chaos Warriors. Gives our Marauders and Horsemen expendable. I think we like what we have for now. If we're going to be giving any more souls, that'll be Forest Lanesh.
My whims control their every move.
Authority question. Unruly vassals have risen to question your might. Should you put on a demonstration of strength or challenge them directly? We can do some mass executions for extra control fashion-wide and leadership in all our armies, or an overpowering force for extra tribute. I'll take the tribute. More money, please. Okay, let's give another mark to little Borg here. Assault those units. Oh, he failed. How sad. He failed and he got a pony for it. It's not how that usually works, buddy. You're lucky. Alright, yeah, now the Aggle are back, starting to recruit up some more forces. You chase Kronos down and give him a block. Please? Ooh, another failure. Alright, now get out of here, idiot. Looks like Kadak Doom is down in the south. Yeah, the Saberskin is quite a ways away. See if we can get Kairos to deal with that camp. Oh, he didn't follow us to war. Interesting. I thought he had to.
The well of
We do need to be careful about making him too much more powerful, because then he will rebel against us. Let's send Frank up to protect the City of Splinters. And then I think with that, it's going to be all the time I've got for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Leave a like and subscribe if you did contribute today, and I'll see you on the next one.